Greetings and welcome. My name is Jake Rayson. I'm a forest gardener and a forest garden designer, and today I'm just doing my little live stream couple of minutes. I wanted to show you how I go about choosing plants. So I've been working on a garden design, forest garden, wildlife forest garden design for a client in Carmarthenshire, and I have various things like loads of medlar dotted about the place and wildflowers in here sort of labels. So there's no kind of real detail to the plant, lots of Italian order thrown about the place and just general kind of nothing really specific, some kind of ideas. Now the best way to start for creating a list of plants and doing a planting plan is to actually start with the plants that you want in the first place. So it's taken it takes time to get those plants together. So the client has said what I was asking what plants they wanted. They weren't too sure, and I had a few chats about different plants, and then she said, there's a book by Adele Nosdar which is called The Garden Forager, and there's 40 plants which are which are listed in there, and I'd like all of them, please. And that actually makes my life an awful lot easier, because then I can just go through the plants and list them, and then try and fit them in and see how to get them to work together. So that's a really, really good start. So what I suggest if you're in your own garden is to make a list of the stuff that you want, or things that you think you might like as well. Might not necessarily be able to fit everything in, but it's a very good start. So what I've done with this list of 40 plants, I've created an online spreadsheet in Google Spreadsheets, which I'm sharing with the client. And essentially I list the plants with the common name, the botanical name, whereabouts they're going, what they're doing, if there's a rootstock like for apples or pears or any kind of fruit tree, what rootstock they're on, whether they're native or not, the height, width, what area they're covering, which is useful for ground cover plants, and then you can work out how many you need, and then work out the price per plant or per plug, and then the total price as well, and then any notes. So it's kind of pretty comprehensive planting list, but this comes in really, really useful once you start to add the plants up. I mean, already I didn't put all 40 plants in, but we're already up to 50, 55 plants, and that's before we've got into any kind of fruit bushes or fruit trees or perennial, lots of perennial veg to add in there as well. So you're talking 100 odd plants. So the best thing I found, what I've done for myself and for other people, is to create a spreadsheet for forest garden plants. From Martin Crawford's book, Creating a Forest Garden, I've made a spreadsheet for this book, Creating a Forest Garden, along with a couple other people. And it lists all the plants in this book, and it's a really, really useful reference. And you can go there, bit.ly / forest garden spreadsheet. Can I make this bigger? Let's have a look. Oh no, don't do that. What are you doing? No. I wonder if it will work. Forest garden spreadsheet. No. Anyway, that will bit.ly / forest-garden-spreadsheet will take you to this spreadsheet, and it's sortable, and you can just choose different plants according to different criteria. So really, really useful starting point. I also use in conjunction with that, I use the Plants for a Future website and the RHS website. So it's a bit slow and clunky, but it's got a lot of cultivars in there. And then I've also started working with more wild native plants as well, UK native plants. So I've created my own spreadsheet using Google Sheets, which is the Garden Wild project that I'm doing. And this is a list of native wildflowers, really, for my purposes. So I'll put links to all these spreadsheets and everything in the notes, and then I'll just kind of go through, and I will add extra information in here, and then use this spreadsheet in combination with this CAD plan. So I start to spread things out, work out how many I need, and which cultivar I want, and what kind of height, and how much space they take up, what soil they like, how much light they'll get, all the considerations you have when designing a garden. But that's how I start choosing the plants. Hope that's useful. Speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye.